Here we go, touch
I ain't trying to hate. It was like, I want to specify. Like, I'm not trying to hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was vibing to it before we was on cameras and everything. And it was cool.
But don't get kicked off of YouTube.
But I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube for you, my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying?
My son blushed. He was like,
Oh, no.
I'm not really.
No, this.
Don't say that.
I just make I just podcast.
I don't feel comfy for real.
Yeah, it's a nice little spot.
It's funny because literally we tried to turn this into a situation where it just feels like we just smoking and chilling with niggas.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold up, no, wrong one.
All right, so like, I want to listen to the music, but I also don't want to get demonetized because we haven't gotten monetized.
As soon as we build some type of like motion, because we'll literally be talking over this, and this is gonna be quiet because that'll be camera audio only.
Yeah, because like I don't get demonetized. Like I ain't trying to hate.
Yeah,
It was like I want to specify. Like I'm not trying to hate. You know what I'm saying? Like I was vibing to it before we was on cameras and everything, and it was cool.
But don't get kicked off of YouTube.
But I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube for you, my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
like I want to be able to have you back, maybe in like 6 months, a year. Maybe you gain some more traction in industry stuff. Maybe you find some more way around some shit, and you take off on your own type of like journey. I'll have you come back. But like I can't do that if I get demonetized on the platform before I get started.
Yeah. Yo, everybody, shouts out to everybody watching and tuning in. We have a great episode. We have the king to the left of me, Mr. Potter himself. It's the smart guy. And we got your boy Ries in the building, of course. We have two very special guests. We got Quick in the building.
Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski.
My nigga Greeny in the building.
Yes, sir.
These niggas here to show out for the jail, nigga. What's up?
What the guys with me?
LI artists, LI entertainers. You already know what time it is. We giving super Nassau, Long Island love in the building. What up, my nigga?
What up, buddy?
Nigga came dripped out. That's a great hat, by the way. I ain't gonna lie. It's something,
bro.
It's something about the color pink that I'm not gonna lie. I wore pink for my birthday. This whole whatchamacallit, like same knitted and everything. Like
He finally felt like a man. He felt comfortable enough that he could wear pink. That's what it is. That's why he's so excited.
You gotta be comfortable with
Yeah, so he finally felt comfortable enough.
Off.
That's why he's so excited about it.
listen, nigga, I've been wearing. Don't say finally. I've been wearing pink since back in the days. Niggas know my bods, nigga. What the fuck? Like, nah, at least stop playing.
I ain't gonna front. My favorite pair of shoes is still pink foams. I had 4 pairs of pink foams growing up.
Pink foams
On
is
God.
Good. I
On
respect
God.
that statement. One of my
niggas remember
Forgot about that one right there.
Shit?
Nigga, hold up.
Got a new pair
I'm about
every
to
year.
get jiggy real quick. One of my favorite pink pairs of shoes ever. Pearls, rest in peace.
Pearls,
I
facts.
never had a pair.
Pearls.
KDs.
KD.
The 4s or the 5s?
Bro, come on.
I was about to say.
That's not even a question.
No. I was about to say. Nah, because there was one
Five's
pair.
not even
No,
in the
there was one
conversation.
pair. There was one other pair of Aunt Pearls that was actually fire. I think it was the 7s. Those were the ones with the roses on it. There was
Yes.
a pair of
I
Aunt
think I know
Pearls
what
that
you're
came
talking
out. There
about.
was the
I know what you're
7s.
talking about. I know what you're
And they
talking
was the only other pair of Aunt
alright.
Pearls. They was alright.
Yeah.
They wasn't nothing like
They
the
was
original
readily
Aunt
available.
Pearls.
The original KD
No.
Pearls, nigga.
The 7s was not
You
available.
had
The
to
ones
fight
with
a
the
nigga in the
roses.
streets for those.
The ones with the roses on it was not available because I was a person that had KD 7s, especially like that was the pair of KDs that like I really like clung to, and it was impossible to get the Aunt Pearls. That was the one pair of KD 7s that I like went out for and looked for that I never got my hands on.
Yeah.
I got the blue crabs. I got the I had even got a pair of the Christmas ones that year. I got
The Christmas pack.
I had the Easter ones that
See,
one.
he know what's up.
Yeah.
That Christmas pack
Pack
was
with the
lethal.
Kobe's.
The
Don't
LeBron
play with
green,
him. He a
green,
sneakerhead.
whatchamacallit,
He a
the
sneakerhead.
Kobe's, the fucking
The
KDs that came out.
They all came out at the same
That
time. And then
was
that year they dropped, I think they
crazy.
dropped the breads for Jordan that year.
Yes, and they have that was when they was really going crazy with doing
With
all the
the 11th.
basketball. They had the hyper dunks, the Christmas hyper dunks, and
Yeah,
everything.
for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
For Russell Westbrook.
With
That's back
Westbrook
when he
and,
was
and,
the,
what's the nigga,
and,
Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
Was that the year that those Grinches came out too?
The Grinches were the year before.
Yeah, no.
Grinches were the year before.
Yes, he's right.
Grinches were the year before. Grinches were the year before with Concords.
With the Concords.
With the Concords.
Yeah.
Grinches and Concords were the same year. Because Cool Grays were the year after everybody got stabbed up for the Concords.
Yes, that's crazy. You dumb as hell. Yeah, that's funny as shit. Niggas, they got stabbed up for the
No,
Concords.
like those are the things that I remember, like as like
Sneakers
memories
got
from high
released,
school and
Yo,
sneakers. That's what
that
made
was
it like
the
stick.
first time because it went from anyone
Being
could just
first
go.
come, first serve to being like
Nah,
no
niggas
more
is talking about they
campouts.
got their mans in the spot. Niggas is working at Foot Locker and that.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Back then, it was so crazy because like, all right. So here's when here's the thing that made it weird for me for shoes, and this is when I like really realized that it was like a cult type following. Y'all remember when Galaxy phones released?
Oh my god,
Bruh.
Do
The
I?
whole galaxy,
Bruh,
Do I?
bro.
Yeah, boy, do
So
I?
listen to what happened. It's first period. I'm in class. You know what I mean? And I had like, it was like an elective class. I had first period. So like, there was like different grade kids in the
I
class.
can steal a paper. I got
Go
Marley's,
ahead,
but
bro. You gooch.
I was so I was a freshman. I was a freshman at nigga just threw them shit
Just
at
through the
you,
paper, yo. Flying papers. Now we don't roll the whites, nigga. No whites,
yeah,
bro.
but niggas is not rolling white rolls, brother.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
right.
nah.
And you threw some bunta over here.
Nigga almost
Worse
clapped
than just throwing it. You threw some bullshit. Back to the story now. So we in first period. These like mad different people. They on their phone trying to get these shits, bro. And this one kid walks into our class. Not in the class, bro. He calls his mans out the classroom. And these niggas left school, bro.
Yeah.
Left school, gang. I was like, wait, niggas
That
is
was this
leaving.
nigga.
I was like, wait, niggas is leaving school. I was like, niggas is leaving
He
school
looking
for
at
some
niggas
shoes.
like, was it?
And they was like, wait, y'all niggas wasn't leaving? Y'all niggas is bugging. I'm going to get these. Bro, I'll
they get
never
'em?
forget. Bro, what? I'll never forget it. 7th period, I had elective class again. It was like business personal law with the same kid that I had the first period class with that left. Named JR. Bro, this nigga walked in with 3 pairs.
What?
And a pair on foot.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Nah,
Shouts
he
out to
went
JR.
nuts.
Bro.
Crazy.
Nigga
Yeah,
walked
shouts
in,
out,
bro.
I don't know JR. Shouts out to JR. I know that was a good payday, my boy.
Bro,
And you got one to
he
keep.
walked
I know
out-
you was
He
eating.
walked out with 3 pairs.
He was a yo. That
In
was
the school, like, bro, he left school early that day because niggas was talking about booking him.
Yeah. Yo. Yes. Yo.
Like, niggas
no
was so
funny shit.
greasy for, bro, this is when I really
This
realized
nigga-
how sick niggas was for the shoes, bro.
Bro.
My boy left school, first period, came back like 6, 7 period. Like, he was gone for 5, 6 hours, bro. Like, he's gone for 6 hours out of the 8-hour school day. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? He's back for the last hour and a half, really. This man doesn't even make it to the last period of school because the principal tells him to go home.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah, he was
It
going
was
crazy.
too much. It was too
He
much.
walked 3
uproar for
pairs
those
and a
sneakers,
pair
bro.
on foot, bro. I just remember him walking into class and the
Oh, so
first
he had
thing,
4 pairs.
Yeah, technically one on his feet and he had two. He had 2 in his
He
hand,
had
one in his book
3
bag.
boxes.
Yeah,
and
he had
a pair
2
on foot.
he had 2 bags with the boxes in them and a pair in his backpack.
And then feet.
And then a pair on foot.
And then
Wear the
feet.
Galaxies regularly too. Like,
Bro.
it's weird that he'll come to school just randomly. Just
He had one for
I'm
the
sorry,
bro.
I got-
He
I
had
gotta
2
do
to
this.
sell, bro. He had 2 pairs to sell, one for the tuck and one for the wear.
Yo,
He
Bro,
was
no-
on
that's
it.
the best way to do it.
He knew what it was.
No,
Bro.
no necking, but bro, that nigga was different. And no homo, I could think about it right now and I could look back, I go, I wonder what the fuck this nigga would have been doing today. If we was young today, like when niggas is gallery department in
facts.
10th grade and shit like that. Yo, bro, I wonder what this nigga be doing, cause this nigga, like, Quis already told you about the Concords. Motherfucking, you remember when the Galaxy
he had-
phones was the vibe?
He had the Concourse too, bro. Don't get it
Nigga,
twisted.
he had
walked
the
in with a
Galaxy
boatload of those.
phones. Son had the fucking, he had the cool grade, everything, bro, the packages.
Man didn't miss.
He just never missed.
Like if the shoe came out and he went to go get it, he
Mind
got
you.
it.
Nah, the sneaker game was different back in the day too. 'Cause
Mhm.
You had to camp. It was.
You gotta tell him who you are, though, Greeny. You gotta tell him who you
Yeah.
are, though,
Yo.
Greeny. This
This
the original McLaren kick shop mafia you talking to right now, son.
Gangster.
We was these niggas at every release.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
McLaren, man, that nigga.
Worldwide, he's a
Keith
legend.
has a better understanding in the market because Keith was willing to stay online and follow niggas just so he could possibly either rob them or have to spend his little pocket.
I was like, yo, back in the day,
I'm
This
putting
nigga
that
Keith
out
do
there.
every shoe store, nigga, and it'd be on dapping like, yo, what's good, Brody? Yo, I'm watching you, nigga.
nah, back in the day, son, just to see what sneakers, how they were to how it is now. Everything's online now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you could camp out.
It's not worth it.
But it's not worth it anymore.
Nah, gangsta.
You fighting bots that do everything for everybody.
You fighting bots, facts. I only hit on one sneaker. Like, I hit on two. Like, one in camp out, it was the fucking
Jeff, we'd have been to a couple campouts for some sneakers that, you know.
Yo, which phones was that? Oh, the yellow shits.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The yellow shits. I had those, the foams, and then I had I can't even remember those names. Electro Lambs or some shit.
Yeah.
Electro Lambs.
Bruh.
And then I hit on the
You had the
Yeezys
electric greens and the electric
750s.
Bro, the electric,
First pair.
the electric green.
The gray.
That-
The high
yeah,
school, nigga. I
I
hit on
remember
those.
the original turtle
I was
doves.
moving different in high school,
I was
nigga.
just
Original
about to
turtle
say,
doves.
nigga, hitting on the Yeezys back then.
Nah,
That was-
750s, boy. Them shits never released again. That pair. That gray with the white bottom, bro. I hit on
Bro,
those.
you know what the probably the one Yeezy shoe I missed out on? Remember the 350s with the orange stripe?
yeah,
The
The
gray
original
ones with
original
oh
gray
my
350s with that
fucking
orange
God.
stripe.
Yeah.
Them shits is still hard, bro.
Them shits is hard.
They were like one of the first pairs of 350s.
Yes.
Are they called
think they
belugas?
are.
No. I don't think they're
I
called
think
belugas.
I
No,
think
I think he's
belugas
right.
is the zebra one.
No, I think belugas are the gray and white ones, aren't they? No, those are zebras. Hold on, let me look it up. Let me look it up real quick. I'm gonna check. Cause these is like,
Yeah,
don't might be
Yeah, those-
belugas.
Yeezy's
They
going
are.
up right now too.
Yeah,
Yeezy's going
bro.
up right now too.
Yeah, he was right. Y'all were right. Belugas.
Yeah,
He was right.
belugas. You're right. Belugas. That's what they're called,
Nigga.
bruh.
The Yeezys going up right now is an understatement. I'm looking at my used pair of Yeezys like, damn, nigga, these shits.
clean them up.
I might not never wear these shits again.
You know what's crazy
Yeezys.
about the entire like? I try to stay away from this whole like Kanye topic, just because like, due to one, I'm not educated enough to really have all the facts from both sides to speak on it.
Yeah.
I'm not involved in any of the things that go on behind the scenes. No, nor have I ever been at that level of money, entrepreneurship, or success where like I'm firsthand dealing with those things. So I don't feel like I have like the wherewithal to truly speak on it. But like, whether you like Kanye or not, whether you think he is doing the right thing or not, it is one thing that everybody can like unanimously agree on, and the man knows how to influence
Yeah,
culture.
that's a fact.
So like
what
5,
he
10
does.
years ago, when everyone was like, "Oh, his designs are shit," no one's gonna wear it.
Remember niggas like, he make a
Nobody
homeless
wants-
nigga
Nobody
clothing.
wants these oversized holes in the clothes designs. And then what did you see a year later? Balenciaga got holes in their sweaters.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
see all that
you
shit
got,
now.
You got Gucci coming out with distressed clothing. Like,
Nigga.
I've never seen that before.
And all them niggas is following after the Mason, nigga.
You know what I mean?
Following after Margiela.
You had like the young influences in culture, like someone like Virgil, bless his soul, you know what I mean, that came out and started doing all the things that were maybe not similar to Kanye, but in a similar vein of like pushing fashion and pushing culture.
That's a
like
fact.
these people that even he had like come
He
across.
put them on, bro.
No, yeah, a lot of them he
He
did.
put a
and
lot of these people on, bro.
a lot of them he did, and a lot of them he also like ruined their careers and tried to ruin their cares
Nah, I mean,
and
yeah,
like
facts.
failed them in multiple other ways. So like again, whether he's right or wrong for the
Yeah.
better part of things, like the man knows how to influence culture, and I think he also has a very good eye for what people will come to like and what people are swinging their taste towards.
Kanye, I can say Kanye definitely does have a good eye for talent or an eye for someone who has something good. Like he knows when he's looking at a great product. It might not be the greatest product. It might not be something that's gonna last, like a designer or something like that. But this is the same person that puts his attention into like a Pusha T or like creating Yeezy over like, which was basically like a 10, 15 year battle between him, Nike, and Adidas. Now, like, he was literally beefing with Nike for a while, stopped that, no more Yeezys ever, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is just talking about Red Octobers, like,
Yeah, for 10 years, the man has been, again, for whatever goes behind the scenes, whatever he's out there spewing, hate, all of those things, I'm not
yeah,
educated
niggas is not
enough.
advocating for that
I'm
nigga's
not
nonsense.
advocating for him going out there and spewing hate speech. And again, nor do I know what goes on behind the scenes or what any of that stuff really entails. So I'm just not obligated to speak on it. But for a fact, it's been documented for at least 10 to 15 years that he feels stifled at every different point in his career to, like, try to push his designs and push out like this new form of culture.
Facts.
So like I guess going from there, like we do have like our own musical guest in here today. He's got a budding career. He's got some pretty good songs, a new project that released not too long ago.
Within the last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like 2 weeks ago, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost 2 weeks. Shouts out to you know the drill. Part 2.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Not
There
the
was
deluxe, but part 2.
Amen.
Didn't really have a huge build up, which I was surprised about.
Yeah.
Most people,
Yeah.
especially like smaller artists, I noticed that you guys, when you're trying to promote things, and even we do it a lot here, trying to like promote the pod in a similar way, like just trying to find what avenues would work for us and what things like we can be a part of. There wasn't really much of like a build up or like a rollout for this. Is like there any like methodology behind this? What's your reasoning?
Well, honestly, bro, like my mans had passed away, and I didn't even really want to promote anymore because the tape had came out like it came out late. It was supposed to come out on my birthday, and then it came out like 3 days after that. By then, X had passed away a day after my birthday. I was just feeling crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? To get on there and like try to promote anything, it was just like actually the project was out for like a week before I even posted it. And a lot of people don't
Really?
even know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, facts.
Because, like he said, it wasn't like you were creating such a huge rollout for this. Like, I was following and honestly, it might be a good thing because I was following the momentum from, you know, the drill 1.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to Summer, fucking No Love, Swagger, like just on that consistency. And then like you dropped the video for Summer. Did Swagger have a video already? That's what
we gonna hit that though.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I seen you. Honestly, whenever you guys get together, it's always a beautiful thing. Like you and the Gritty Gang boys, like these niggas, you can see the genuine and actual friendship there. It's not just some niggas that's just like all signed to something or whatever it is. It's not a money thing.
These
Like,
my friends. We
for
grew up
real.
together from like Sandbox.
Yeah, so fucking what I wanted to aim at towards that is with the rollout and everything, are you planning on putting more promo into it, even though like now that you're like getting adjusted to this time and you know going through this situation?
Yeah, so now like all right, so I have a team, and like the girl who does my PR, Juby, shout out to Juby, she's like helping me put together the plan for the last fourth quarter right now. So we're trying to get more things together to like build the rollout now after the fact. So we're gonna do some videos, obviously, things of that nature, more playlisting, things of that nature.
Okay.
I'm on one playlist right now, the New East Coast. It's an official Apple Music playlist.
Amen.
I was on the new New York before, but yeah, we trying to just get more playlists because right now we just been doing those. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I definitely want to focus more on Spotify because I've been slacking on Spotify. So it's a lot of things that I just haven't got together with my team and hashed out yet because I've been going through a lot.
Yeah, you've been dealing with a lot.
But yeah, we definitely doing it. It's funny. I was just talking to Juby today, and I talk to Jarris every day. He's on my team as well. Shout out to everybody on my team because they all put their weight. But you know what I'm saying? I was just talking to her today, and I was telling her like, "Yo, we got a link and talk about this shit." So we're gonna definitely put some more momentum behind it.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
I-
it's
I-
doing well
No,
without
with-
it's fucking crazy,
I was
bro.
just
like,
about to say though, it's doing great because honestly, God, truth, I'm being genuine when I say like I listen to this. Like it's not just me playing this like just to get around. These niggas have literally seen me like remember like literally screaming Swagger lyrics and shit. Remember I was busting them always. You like hey, I'm like hey, you see the difference? Nigga, what? Get the fuck out of here, like nigga. Like you. I respect
Appreciate
the
that, Ken.
energy and all that in the you know the drill album and everything and like the part 2. I was so shocked, like you said, because you didn't bring like yo I'm about to drop da 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 da. It's just like it just came out, and then I remember literally you just seeing on your story like you said you were going through everything and you just posted it and just like yo almost on some like oh by the way I got another album too.
yeah,
Like,
facts. Facts.
Yeah.
It was just fucked up, bro. Everything was just fucked up, bro. Like that whole situation, everything that I've been going through, everything that me and my friends have been going through, my family, bro. Like it was so heavily involved with my family too. It's just like,
Well, before we focus on the negative, can you at least speak on some of the positives that you could at least say you've been feeling as you're getting out or going through the situation right now?
oh yeah, like it's been crazy, bro. Like I said, that the album is doing well. You know what I'm saying? I've been a lot more positive in just life in general. You know what I'm saying? Because this nigga X was just amazing, bro. Like, and it's like when I think about him, you gotta think about joy, and happiness.
That
and
nigga was like, even on his sad days, this
Hold on,
nigga's
before we like start running, I feel like it's like just appropriate to, you know. So recently, for viewers and anyone tuning in, someone important to I think all of our communities in our local area, a young man by the name of Xavier Paris unfortunately passed away in a vehicular accident a few weeks ago. He was known in our community, especially around our age group, as one of the most joyous and kind of the life of the party in a sense. He was funny, he was charismatic.
he was the one. He was the one.
the one. He was definitely a person I would consider glue. You know what I mean?
He was the person from very young that would venture off and kind of make friends everywhere and then connect his friends from this place and this place. He again, there was unmatched charisma and unbridled enthusiasm pretty much anytime you were around the young man. So our hats off to you, Tef, and all of the people who were extremely close to him on that level. You guys went to school together. You guys grew up together, friends from like the sandbox. So I can only imagine the overwhelming emotions that all of his close family and loved ones are going through. Because even just being one of the extensions of his many arms and friends, it was a very like disturbing situation for us as well here on the pod. So we want to extend not only our condolences, but we want to, pay homage and make sure that everybody, gets the full picture of how amazing he was and what he not only meant to you as a friend, but, beyond that,
He did tap into a little bit of like the earlier days, because I remember meeting you and everybody like years and years ago, because like ex-ball player, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about you, but damn near all the Gritty Gang niggas, I done been on the court with one of y'all niggas. This nigga, my son, Millie, you super quiet. Don't act like you ain't wanted the point guard, starting point guard of the double R, nigga.
Yeah, that's a fact. I want something else. Right.
Casey still can't guard me.
Oh yeah, Casey, nigga, keep that.
They ain't want to run with Quis. They don't want to run. They get tired.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Ries could actually ball. But
Nice.
Casey,
Reeks, I ain't gonna lie. Casey, yo, bro.
Casey was mad good.
Nah,
Casey used to be nice back in the day.
Nah, right now.
Oh,
He
y'all
nice
niggas,
again now?
Y'all niggas gotta see these niggas, man. Yo, when Reeks get better, bro, I'm telling y'all niggas, man.
Casey
Yo,
nice again?
bro, Casey been doing his thing recently. I ain't gonna lie.
bro.
Good.
He been
Before
doing
we
his
even
thing.
get any
Boy,
further,
he got dropped though. That's all I'm gonna say. He got dropped. I can't leave that out, bro.
Can't leave
Sorry.
that out.
Over the summer, though.
bro. Do not, yo. I want y'all to know now. Anyone we bringing up right now, this is an open invitation to y'all niggas, bro. Casey, you. Honestly, got you. I'm surprised I got you here before I got Casey, because I remember literally talking to you when we first met and being like, Casey, He was like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Those my niggas, man.
Those my niggas, bro. And then I met you at V Files years and years ago.
Yeah.
And you was what you call it. You was out there. I think you had Moolah with you, maybe.
Yeah, Moolah, probably Turb.
Yeah, you and Turb. Can you speak on that? You, Turb Easy, Moolah, man. Moolah. God damn, I don't want to fuck his name up.
Moolah, man, damn.
Yeah, Moolah, man, damn. I keep mistaking. I be putting the damn in front of the man. And
Just the Loyal.
just. Oh, man, shouts to LSO. You know what I mean? What you gonna call it? Where did this start for all you guys? Was this like a moment of just like, y'all niggas just, you know what I mean? We as kids, just like how all of us was at one point, and just like figured like we like rapping, or was this like a thing where it was just like y'all all came together like and trying to be in a group and try to push that as a thing, or was this like, you know what I mean? Like, was this a Was this a youth thing, or was this something that happened like as y'all got out of high school or something?
Yeah, it was. Well, with the music altogether, it was something that happened after high school. We've all known each other, but we was like fake on different walks of life. Fake, you feel what I'm saying? Like all of us. Like Turb was in the army.
Word?
Yeah, Mullah was always rapping.
Yeah.
But Mullah was always with Casso, and another guy's name is Andrew. He goes by Indie Blacks.
Got you.
And that was their thing. They was rapping heavy. They was always focused on rap.
Yeah.
Me, I wasn't really rapping in high school. I wrote at home, but I wasn't like the rapper.
Yeah.
Nobody knew I rapped. And then just started rapping late in high school.
Got you.
But the thing that brought us all together was Mullah engineered in Uniondale. So we all ended up at one point recording at his crib.
Because he's the nigga putting, like, actually find a lot. He's the one solidifying the track on the
Feel
computer.
me? We
so
recording at his crib. Everybody was recording there.
Yeah.
So it's like it would be like days where I would pull up there, right? So I'm with Mullah already. I'm with Mullah. Mullah probably gonna be like, yo, let's do a song after my session. You feel what I'm saying? So we might work an hour after my session. He might have another session. Who is it? Turb. You know what I'm saying? Who is it? Just. Who is it? At the time, maybe Errol. It was other guys that was in it. Cali Mac. Shout out to those guys. You know what I'm saying? They still doing their thing. But it would just always be us seeing each other, always working. And that was like, okay, why not work together? And it wasn't like a group thing. We wasn't trying to be a group or a music group. We wasn't trying to really push that. That's why we didn't really push it to the extents that we could have. But like, it was more so like for the shows. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're doing shows and booking venues and shit like that, it just was cheap on the pockets, and we just came together and we would sell out the pack it out. You
I was
feel
just
what I'm
about to
saying?
say, and it makes a great for a great show. You have like all you guys' audiences that are like similar, but still have your own different fan bases. And then boom, y'all come in and just shut it down. I think I met Just at AMH, Amityville Music Hall. Y'all niggas, yo, Amityville. Shouts out to Amityville Music Hall.
Shouts out to Amityville Music Hall.
That's like a early.
They hold it down for real.
For real, that is an early stage in a lot of people's careers. Before we get off of Turbeezy and everybody, I got a controversial question for you. Who is your favorite person to have as a feature or work with when out of all of the homies you got between Mullah, Turbeezy, what you call it, Casey, motherfucking Just, and I'm gonna even throw Nas in there.
Yeah, Nas and Keiko. You got to throw Keiko in there too.
Keiko too.
Me and Keiko got a lot of. Me and Keiko got a lot of
dreads and
yeah.
I gotta
He from
get in
the
tune
Veldt.
with some. Yeah, he's
from the
literally
Veldt.
right there.
Exactly.
All the Veldt homies, like shouts out Cool Hands, shouts out everybody from the Wasting My 20s team. Them niggas is I love them niggas, man, but
Still waiting to have
Yeah,
that
wait,
episode,
matter of
guys.
fact,
No, wait,
no,
stop. No. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this one. Okay. Now,
Yo, where this go? This split.
wherever you want, if you throwing it around. I just rolled one up to share too.
Yeah,
'Cause I was just like, I was
No,
being a little
but
selfish.
saying.
that shit was told, and I was
But-
like,
yeah, no, stop.
Punch
Let me say this.
Hold on, wasting my 20s.
So, about a month into this, we were supposed to do an episode with y'all. That didn't happen. Then we tried again. Still didn't happen. I know most of y'all individually. There's specifically two people right now who I'm about to be real upset with. Paulie. All right? Paul, when I see you, Paulie, you better have your paintball gun ready because I'm coming guns drawn. All right, buddy? Because I don't know what's going on. And secondarily, Alex, you my guy. Like, what's going on?
I'm coming at Fraden. Because honest to God,
see?
true, you big homie over there, nigga. This is on you. This is on you, nigga.
Yeah, Fraden.
like,
Tap in, Fraden.
Let's get this done.
even though my son is definitely every time I see him, like, bro, you know I gotta pull up. You know what I mean? It's
Let's
always
let's
love.
get it done. Let's get it done.
Now
I
we
think it'll be
starting
a fun
pod
time.
beefs. Fuck it. We gonna do that too. We start pod beefs, nigga.
30 seconds in the square. Everybody bring their headgear.
Facts. Don't run away from the question.
I remember the question.
So yeah, favorite
So-
feature really quick.
We got
Favorite feature out of the gang.
Out
I
of
feel
the
like
gang.
it's just the honest to God truth that I have to say. Mullah, I work with Mullah the most, so I just know him the best.
Got
so when
you.
we making music together, it's like fluent.
Yup.
You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? And then second And you know, I would say Casey, man. I love
Yeah, I
making
was about
music
to-
with Casey, bro, because it's always like a different vibe. Like he always gets me in a different vibe. You get what I'm saying?
Casey is
he brings the best out of me.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes I bring the best out of him too. So
I was
it's
just
like,
about to say, y'all definitely did that on Situations. I was listening to that. I was like, oh, this nigga Casey flowing, nigga.
facts,
yo,
nuisance too.
he's been going crazy. Yo, Greeny, since you in the cut today, but I think you had long hair, right?
Yeah, I have long hair.
You have long hair right now. I'm it says under this in the
Just the hood.
You've been rocking the long hair. Yeah, you've been rocking the long hair swag for years, right?
It's kind of weird. I want to see where you're going with this.
Rob.
I want to see where you're going with this.
He
This is a little
has had
weird.
it for
Nah,
years.
This is a little weird.
No,
Like
it's
our retention right now is like I'm gonna just start pointing it out. Like I'm gonna start wiring myself like Mr. Beast. Niggas gonna see me start
Start
flipping
fuming,
out.
Start swimming.
like flipping out. Like I'm gonna start cutting complete episodes. I don't want to. I'm gonna start cutting complete episodes. I don't want to cut this. Let's fix the retention here.
I only bring that. I didn't even really gonna say I even bring that up. It was only because I could have sworn we've met each other in the past life once as well. Like you have a familiar face in the sense of like I've probably seen you with all these niggas, like all my dear homies in the cut, like one or twice, like once or twice in my time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We met before,
You spoke on being on that shoe plug, Tom, and you know what I mean on that.
Nah, that's just how I grew up on. Like that was my kind of like one of my first hustles besides like my first job when I was really young. But just sneakers, because we was talking about sneakers. earlier,
Yeah.
so I shouted out who really taught me the ropes.
Got you.
But as far as tapped in now, I mean, if I like a sneaker, I just buy it.
Got you.
I'm at the point.
You still in that stage of like wanting to like flipping and everything
Yeah,
right now?
That still makes sense. All of that still makes sense.
Got you,
To
got
this
you.
day.
Flipping
only
probably
reason-
make
I
the
didn't even
most
wanna
sense
stop-
nowadays.
Yeah, I didn't even want to stop the convo. I just wanted to just give a little shout out to your hustle. Just make sure I knew whatever it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. Yeah, just
This nigga do everything though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you gonna call it?
We'll get to it. We're gonna fix our retention really quick.
Yeah, let me fix
fix-
retention.
no, I
Back
got
to
you. Let me
one. No,
fix
hold on. I
the
just wanted to ask
retention.
this one last one. All right, because you already gave us the first and second answer. All right, what I will say is I just wanted to know who do you feel makes you have to go spit more of the bars, because you have a side like you really rap. Like you're not leaning on melody, but you're not also trying to lyrical miracle niggas to death. Like you kind of do a good blend between choosing the right beats to separate, like to do the what's the word? Is juxtaposition the right word? Where it's like you kind of use the total opposites to help. You know what I mean? Like emphasize the each other, like make them look back. I don't know. I'm fucking up the word. You're right. Retention. This nigga's face. This nigga's face. But no, you do a good way of like picking like two opposite styles. Like you're rapping your ass off, but you pick these beats where niggas is really like just really trying to make dance tracks too.
Yeah.
In these last two projects, I'll say with the the drill thing. Who do you feel makes you bring the bars out more though, out of all your homies?
that's a good question.
That is a good question.
That's a good question.
I will say, I feel like on the drill too, I'll put that on probably Turb. Like when I work with Turb, because Turb has a way of just barring it up with ease. Moolah too, but Turb is like, I watch his process and he just thinking about bars the entire time, son. Like
He's going
nigga,
crazy.
Turb just be thinking about bars the
Watch
entire
the other
time. So
camera.
naturally, when I'm on a song with him, I think about bars. You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, great.
When it's like other songs, I might think about flow. Like when I'm on songs with Moolah, certain times he'll put me in a bag to where I feel like I have to bar it up and shit like that. But sometimes it's just like, yo, he's singing crazy right now. I got to get on there and sing too. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it's a lot of different things, bro. But definitely Turb on the drill too. And then I don't know, man. A lot of times I go first, so too. So it's just be,
Yeah.
I be making niggas bar it up.
Yeah, go yeah. Like, gotta make niggas step up their game. Here you go, play it. keep that retention up,
Keep
nigga.
that retention up, nigga.
Keep that retention up, nigga.
Nah, so you mentioned that you've got some things coming with the later rollout of the project. After you've had like kind of this turbulent time in your life leading up to the project.
Yeah.
Without speaking too much more about the loss and the situation, you have mentioned before. Again, you like X was the one.
Yeah.
What, if any, was like some of the things that he helped you with, when it came to music or finding the gap between rapping in your room
Yeah.
and like going out and like becoming like an actual rapper? Like, what influence did like
I ain't
he
gonna
kind of
lie.
play?
All right, so X for me, bro, back in the days, bro, he was the one that was like, he obviously had us in all the parties. Like, if you don't know niggas, and yo, they said this at his funeral. Like, my son said this at his funeral, son. Like, he said, like, if you not a nigga that know everybody, X can make you known. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like that's what it was. Like, every area I wasn't hitting with my music, like, I feel like if I would go outside with X, he would make sure niggas knew who I was. You feel what I'm saying? And that was the biggest thing X did for me. And he just motivating, bro. Like, to be around. You feel what I'm saying? When you're a friend with him like that, and you watch what he does and how he does it with ease and doesn't think about it, cause the nigga is a funny ass nigga, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, in my mind, bro, I was thinking of ways to throw him on TikTok and shit like that too with this rollout. So it's just a lot of things that I feel like we could have done. But like, I feel like the best thing he did do for niggas was make sure that we was known. You feel what I'm saying? We was,
Amen.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that was his thing. Like you told me earlier, like he connected the dots. That's what he does. Like, you know what I'm saying? With ease though, he don't even think about it. He's not even trying to do it. Like he just doing it cause it's all love.
He would
like,
show up and he was just that cool. Like, it's literally how it was. Like, I still remember one of the first times like I ever got to really be around him. He just like showed up to Northeast Park one day. This is back in like 8th, 9th grade. You're not expecting kids from Uniondale to be walking all the way across town or riding a bike 2 towns over to come play ball at the park. And he's there by himself, just chopping it with everybody. Like, yo, joking, making fun of everybody like it's his home court. And it's just like, that's just the energy he brought. So I definitely understand what you mean with like just connecting the dots and like being around him. It's like he would make you know everybody because he made it a point to be comfortable.
Yeah, bro. I wasn't a talker, bro. Like, and everybody knows this about me, which is crazy because I rap now, and I do. Like, I have to
told
talk.
me your ass
you feel what
off.
I'm saying? But like when I was like in high school and shit, like I wasn't the nigga that it was like. I don't know. I wasn't as outgoing, and X is the type of dude who made me like want to be more outgoing. You feel what I'm saying? And he would put me in situations where I had to be outgoing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I'm with him, he's gonna make me talk to niggas because he's introducing me, he's big upping me and shit like that. If this bitch is around, he's gonna tell, yo, this Tef, you got, you know what I'm saying? This Tef. Now I'm talking to the, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So he really was connecting the dots for me specifically, and I know he did that for everybody else too, bro. With ease, without even thinking about it.
Legendary.
Like I said, legendary.
I got cool with X off the strength of like I said, him being like a glue and him being a bridge between the Dale and like the Dale and like all the double R homies. But one thing I did love about the nigga is just like me, bro. The nigga, it don't matter what the nigga's doing at the moment or what he's going through. Like, that nigga used to pull up and had the same energy he had in his drippiest fit and that he had in the bull shorts with the tank top.
And he could bag your bitch.
In the bull shorts with the tank top.
Nigga,
Like, stop playing.
that's all
Slippers,
he
no
needed.
socks.
Slippers?
Slippers, no, bro. X
socks.
was the first nigga I ever seen coming out in the hood, literally just with the dad slippers on,
Yeah.
with no socks,
Yo, that nigga big ass
coming
eyes, nigga.
outside with the tank top, just. And then he had, most of the time, he'd have a towel or his shirt thrown over his shoulder.
Towel.
You funny as hell.
The
The
towel.
towel legendary.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's really hot.
Yo, for real.
He had the tank top with the shirt over his, you know what
Over
I'm
his
saying?
neck to keep the sun off.
Yeah.
You feel me? He can't be getting sunburn on the neck. And then, like he said, if it's really hot, he got the towel overhead
Yep.
and the shirt round neck.
That nigga is
He
hilarious.
said, "Nah, I ain't putting the shirt on. I don't need this. I ain't trying to do that to everybody."
Yeah, bro. That nigga used to. Yo, that's one skinny nigga I know that sweat like a fat nigga, bro. That nigga used to be.
Famous words. It's X, baby.
X, baby.
It's X, baby. Bro. It's very necessary to like appreciate people like that in your life. You know what I mean? And like learn from people like that, cause bro, even like that outgoing energy, bro. that ability to just like go anywhere and just stand on your shit, like really 10
I
toes
should've go
down.
far.
It's
It's
very
rare.
rare,
He the type of nigga, he had everything for free most of the time.
bro.
Feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas giving him whatever he needed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real love. You want to smoke? You want to drink? You want to come out to the party? You in for free? Like, don't matter. Like,
Bro.
niggas like me, I gotta pay.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
niggas-
saying? Like, I had to pay for a very long time.
Yo,
Like, you know what I'm
bro.
saying? But that's like, that wasn't me. But a nigga like X, you shine so bright. It's like niggas want you around. Feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas want you in the party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas want you.
Party ain't no fun if you're not there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Niggas want you in the safe. Niggas want you drinking with them because you're not gonna get as drunk without X.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You're
Like,
not gonna
real
get
shit.
that
You're
high.
not gonna have as much fun.
And they wanna laugh, they drunk, they
Oh
have
my
some
God,
fun.
niggas start freestyling, niggas start dancing.
I can't like it's yo, bro. Every
Definitely shout out to X, man. God bless his soul.
God bless his soul, man.
Yeah, just like we said, wonderful human being. One gone way too soon. But I guess the next question following all of that, you know, we just got to talk about, I guess, the influence and a little bit of impact that he left on you with trying to make you more outgoing, trying to put you in those situations and like propel you forward. Because I guess he saw what you would become. Like, look at what you're doing with your music. You know what I mean? All those strides you've taken, you're getting these playlist spots. You're doing, like, you are making, you know, the push to at least become a real, you know, industry level artist.
Facts.
And like and I say that like with the grain of salt, because like even underground rappers don't always consider themselves industry. But it's like, bro, if you're on a playlist, if you doing shows,
You got a distribution
if
deal.
you got some type of distribution deal with some company, or even if you're selling your music direct to consumer and you're using some type of third party marketing, like you're in an industry, you're playing the marketing game, and you have to do things to promote yourself and keep yourself relevant.
That's a fact.
So like, you know what I mean? Like, being that you're doing all of those things now, and you talk about some of the impact he's left on you, like, how do you plan on like carrying that forward? You know what I mean? Like, what's the goal without having the life of the party right there to back you guys up as a grouping anymore? Like, what's something that you guys have kind of maybe started thinking about as a group or just individually, even yourself, of like, what's the next step to kind of, you know, keep that memory living?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my whole team right now, or not even my team, but like even my team, like that works on my music with me, but my brothers, you know, Gritty Gang, like I just feel like everybody is just on a whole new level. It's like each of us carry a part of X with us every day now, you feel me? And it's like when we think about what we're gonna do moving forward, I feel like everybody is just all money in now. Like all money in. Like, it's like we don't got time to waste no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this shit was like the biggest wake up call. And without having X here, it was sad. It was real sad for like, it's still sad, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I still be
I understand
fucking
what you're
crying.
trying. I understand what you're trying to
But
say.
it's
It's
like,
like,
at the same time, the one thing that we all be knowing is like, we gotta,
you got to keep the party alive.
you know what I'm saying?
'Cause if he was here.
Because if he was here, and shit, even that he's gone, I know he wouldn't even want us to be on some, I'm about to go. Like, I was real life depressed, bro. Like, and I knew, like, in my head, I'm like, yo, this nigga X wouldn't want me depressed. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was going through it, nigga. Like, not eating, not sleeping, nigga. Just going through it, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, I had to really snap out of that shit, nigga. Wasn't even doing nothing for money for like 2 weeks straight, nigga. Like, I was just cooling in the bed, like, literally, bro. And it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, I had to really think about it. And when I talked to Ries, that's really what changed my mind, bro. And like, shout out to Ries, man, because, you know, he's still recovering. My little brother's still recovering.
Yeah, shout out
You feel what I'm
Ries.
saying? And Ries was just like in the greatest spirits, bro. Like, he was like, yo, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? You know what we gotta do now. You feel what I'm saying? Basically, like, it's like, we gotta push this shit. We gotta keep this shit moving forward. And there's a lot of things that we wanna do to keep X name alive and, like, you know, possibly raise some money for the family and shit like that. And I don't want to get too specific because we didn't really talk about the ins and outs of it really, but I know for sure I want to do like a basketball game, like you know what I'm
So,
saying?
yeah,
Shit like
yeah.
that, like where it's teams that come together and there's a pot for the winning team, but then there's also fundraisers, shit like that. Because I
seen-
know that's what I've talked to him about that. Also,
Yeah.
I want to start a podcast, bro, because of X.
Aw,
X
man. Yeah.
Let us
was
let
about
us
to start a
know
podcast.
Yo.
You know what I'm
what,
saying?
if there's anything at all you guys need with whether it's potting,
That's-
Hell yeah,
trying to
bro.
set up a fundraiser or some type of like Patreon or something
Whatever
like that
help
for his
we could
family,
throw in, bro.
whatever you guys need,
Say that, bro.
don't hesitate to give me a call.
We're gonna get this shit
all
together
of-
for sure, bro.
Honest
all
to
the
God,
resources
truth.
we have are
One of the last
available
times
to
I
you.
spoke with X, I was telling that nigga, bro, I'm like, bro, you are a fucking, like, you're an entertainer.
Yeah,
Like,
he is, bro.
For sure.
like,
is.
this is before I really was even, like, knowing TikTok was the wave. Because I just remember, like I really don't want to take credit for this, but like a lot of the photos that everyone's sharing is like to like support and like show love is like a photo I took for him for one of his homies' birthdays, and during that time, like I just had plenty of conversations with him like during that night and like a few other weeks prior after that. But I just kept telling this thing. I'm like, yo, bro, you were really funny as fuck. Like you should be on YouTube or something. Like, and it's just like I'm glad to know that like he really wanted to like take that to another, like really grasp that and just take it forward. So
He knew what he was.
Yeah.
He had the same vision. That's another thing. X knew what he wanted since he was in,
Yeah.
a jet like that. I don't know how young, but
It was
from
almost
as
as
long
if-
as I knew him, he always knew what he wanted to be. Like
I
he
always
knew he
look-
was an entertainer, bro.
I looked at it as like his real life character was the character that he built to be his entertainer. Like
Nah,
X
facts.
was all the things like a natural entertainer. Like he's naturally charismatic. People just like being around him. He's funny, but I think what everybody kind of ignores in like all these situations, like at the end of the day, none of us have any idea what we're doing as we kind of go through the motions of life.
Hell
Like as much as natural as it may come to some people, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're piecing it together and learning as they go. And it's the reps,
Yeah.
the constant movement and doing things when nobody's watching
Yeah.
that honestly create the person that the real life character of who you are. Like, and you can always kind of change that dynamic by doing, the small work behind the scenes when no one's watching, because eventually that compiles
Yeah.
and that adds up. So like I always looked at X as like one of those people who kind of realized really young and really early, like, oh no, like these are my skills. Like I can take advantage of these skill sets that I possess in order to propel me to the next level in whatever like walk of life I decide to go into.
Yeah.
And like I think he did an exceptional job at that. Like again, look at the reverence we all kind of just sitting here, talking about him with, and it goes to show that he did a really good job in my opinion.
the work that he did definitely is gonna be shown and like you can feel it. But like he said, bro, when it comes to that podcast thing, bro, we are nothing but supportive. So like whatever info that we could like toss your way, whatever.
Anything at all.
Nigga, I've been doing camera work for years. My nigga. I've been shooting videos and doing all this shit for years. This nigga Quis is a dedicated nigga. That nigga don't play when it comes to just putting his mind to something. So like, thanks to him, he the reason how we got this fucking. I got the same piece of equipment he got right here. I got over there. I did not know how to use that shit. This nigga went and bought another whole damn one on his. You know what I mean? We went and bought a whole other damn one. He figured it out on his own.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's a process, but nigga, whatever we could pass to y'all, nigga, to help you get that podcast off the ground. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, say that,
See
bro.
what else we got here to talk about. I kind of get lost in like conversation. You all start like reminiscing about X, like very powerful individual. Like
Nah,
it's like
super,
at this
bro.
point, like my thoughts are all like stalled on just like all the small memories I have with him and like all those good times. So it's honestly been like I'm like really appreciative of nothing else, like the fact that I can have those to like hold on to. You know what I mean? Perfect word, Greeny. Grateful is definitely
yeah, great.
what we're,
Grateful, bro.
what we'll say and we'll leave. So again, shouts out to you, X.
Yeah.
The episode's
Shouts out
not
to you.
over, but we definitely want to give you
Yeah.
a proper, recognition for all the things that you've done.
The biggest, man.
Yeah.
biggest.
That shit crazy.
So
I appreciate you though. Like he said, the podcast isn't over, but I do appreciate y'all both for pulling up and popping out, bro. Like,
course,
especially through because it's not that not to say time hasn't passed or anything like that, but for you to come out and speak and do all this right now, shows nothing but like confidence and like appreciation and love for the man, where you're willing to like just go out and just speak your piece right now. You know what I mean? 'Cause deep down, I know he'd do the same thing.
yeah. So if you would like to show support in any way, we'll whenever they get their situations organized, because again, this is still like fairly fresh. The episode will probably come out in a few weeks, but whenever it does go up and live, hopefully there's some type of cause that maybe X would have really wanted to support on his own, or they've like got everything organized and we could do something for the family. So we'll make sure to share those links or whatever socials and things like that down below, so you can go show some love and support for him. So we'll definitely make sure to include that. And like you said, anything you guys need, as far as anything, don't hesitate to ask. Let's dive back into a couple of things about like music.
Yeah, I was just about to
and,
say
and, like the structure of it. So
let's get back into
we
this
got
shit.
to listen to the project a little bit today as we were like, stewing over some things, getting ready for the pod, and then we got like some of it going in the background. So like some songs are just like the beats hit a little bit harder than others, which is again, I think is like for purpose, and the design of the song. So like we hear a little bit more of that in the background. Can you talk to us about the creative process that you had going up into this project? Like you did the first one, obviously. Now it's the second one in the series. Is there a third one to come in the series? Is this something you're gonna keep doing? What's like the creative idea around it?
As of right now, I don't want to say that there's not gonna be a third one ever, but I'm done with like the sample drill for now. Like I kind of just wanted to do it to just show people that I could. You feel what I'm saying? And in my way, type shit.
Yeah.
I really wanted to hear how I would sound on those type of beats. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And then it was fun for the first one and people loved it. And then I did the second one. I made it longer on purpose.
Yeah.
To just give them more. And then now that people are paying more attention, I feel like I'm gonna go back to doing what I do best, sort of say. But yeah, the creative process going into it was more so like, I don't do drill, so I want to do it my way. So a lot of the beats that I have, like, I had designed for me, like I had made for me. So it's like I was hitting my producers up, all the guys like Go, Lord Casso, fucking Patient Music.
Got you.
King Kai was on the last one. It's all of those guys together, and I just was hitting them all up and telling them what I was doing, and I just forced them all to get into like a super drill bag. Like I was just like, yo, like I need drill now. Like,
I need a bunch of these. I don't know which one I'm picking from each one of y'all, but I need about 10 from everybody.
But then it was like also I was picking, like I knew I wanted Casso to do his thing, so I didn't send him any samples in specific. You feel what I'm saying? I wanted him to pick his own samples. So then we got like Anita Baker from that. And then like we got like the songs that are drill, but they're not samples. All of the songs that are drill on the tapes that are not samples, those are Casso.
Got you.
Saying?
Shouts out to Casso, man.
Yeah,
That nigga got some shit.
Yeah, he's a beast. That was like my main producer for a long time. But
Did Casso, sorry to interrupt, did Casso do some of the songs on the Drill 1?
yeah, he did. He did. I want to say Swagger.
Really?
Yeah, he did Swagger.
And that's like you could almost say that.
Nah, if it's not, I think Moolah might have did Swagger, but I gotta look at this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on before I get to talking, man.
You gotta find out. He was like, let me not give credit.
Yeah.
Because them niggas, that producer bag, them
Got
niggas
the
will
end
start
of it. The filter
shaking
be
over some
coming in
credits,
clutch.
nigga.
Nah, but he did a couple on
Got the nice section. Might have
the
to
first
spark
one
it, though.
too. I think it was the same thing, like whatever ones. Man, I gotta just look at this shit.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
All right.
Those beats is crazy.
While you scrolling through, while you looking at that, I just want to ask another question so while you getting for the answer for that one. So the playlisting thing. All right, like I know there's a lot of like young upcoming artists. Everybody's always trying to figure out, how do I break into the industry? How do I, get my songs on the playlist? Like, what's the process of that like? You know what I mean? Like, drop a little bit of game for the people who don't really know
Yeah.
what the process is like.
See, I mean, as I know, there's two ways to go about it. It's like you could pay for a lot of these playlists, and that's what I was doing for a long time. I'm not gonna lie, like Spotify playlists and stuff like that. But it's not like as simple as just paying for playlisting all the time. Like the way how I used to do it on Spotify was I would pay like PR companies, like digital firms that do playlisting and blogs and shit like that. And
Okay.
they got different packages. Like you could get like a bunch of playlisting, or you could get like them to hit up every blog in their arsenal, and not everything is gonna stick, but it's just a good thing to have in the back of your mind. You know what I'm saying? But the way I've been going about it for this project, it's honestly been shouts out to Juby. Like she's honestly just really tapped in with a lot of the people who is running the playlists and stuff like that. So that's the best way to go about it, because then you don't really have to come out of pocket, and then people are really listening to the music and picking through which one they want to put on their playlist to curate the playlist.
So what's her name again? I want to make sure I say it right.
Juby.
Juby?
Yeah.
All right, so shouts out Juby. I heard it here first. If y'all want to get y'all shit right, you know who
Oh
to
yeah,
hire.
she has a firm too. Yeah,
You
Swink.
know who to hire.
Swink.
You know what I'm saying? We'll make sure to link her stuff down below as well. If you want to get on, you want to start making some push, get your bag right, and go hire Juvie.
Hell yeah. Swink __ studio.
All
And
right,
then
so we'll
you
make
gotta
sure
get you gotta get I feel like the most important part with music in general is having a team. You gotta have some type of team. Like you have to have people that can take the work, like some of the workload off of your back. You feel what I'm saying? As an artist, we do a lot. And I know myself, I'm an engineer as well. I've ran studios for the last 5 years. So I can't always be on top of the marketing side of things. I needed to have people who were invested in me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and that is when shit started clicking and making more sense for me. You know what I'm saying?
got you.
It's like, I don't know. Once you're talking to people about your music every day, it's like, it's not just you thinking about it no more. And then you got people who are more, how could I say?
Who
Have
are
more-
better than you at certain things.
Yeah,
That's
you know what I'm
just all
saying?
it is.
Like, they're just better at that shit than I am. Like, I'm good at marketing, I guess. Like, I've done things on my own for sure. Like,
but this is their
but, like,
actual job.
this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? And, I feel like the best way to do it is like writing out contracts, bro. Write out contracts for the people that you want to see on your team and you want to see eat with you. And after that, you know what I'm saying? Go full force, bro. Like, you're gonna notice things that you never seen before, type shit. Cause you're an artist.
So something I'm not really an artist.
Not you. I'm saying
No, but I'm gonna say.
I'm saying not you, but as an artist type
That
shit.
clip is there. My son blushed. He was like,
No.
I'm not really an
No,
artist. Don't say that.
I just make I just podcast.
Yeah.
Now that's funny as fuck. What you call it? Question: how did you meet Juby?
I met Juby through my son Jairus. Like my son Jairus, he's my creative director on the team. So
Got you.
like he's also one of my close friends too. So like we do a lot of shit in the city together, and like she's from Harlem and
Gangster.
shit. So like she's just in my friend group as well. You feel
Got
me?
you.
But like I don't know, I just met her on some like will of the way type shit. It was weird. Like,
Basically, go outside.
gotta be outside, bro.
Go outside, do the footwork as an artist, so that you can meet people that see your talent and are willing to invest in you.
That's a fact.
All right, those people will eventually become not only part of your team but your friends because you're around them all the goddamn time.
Mm-hmm.
Those people taking an interest in you will lead to you getting more connections, and you'll eventually, if you really do have the talent and you get lucky enough, because there's a little bit of luck that's involved. I feel like everybody likes to ignore that fact too. Like, as hard as you work, you do at some point need to get lucky enough to get an opportunity.
That's a fact.
Or
But you
have
gotta
people
put yourself out there.
Or exactly. You know what I mean? You got to do the work, regardless of luck and anything else. Like, you have to do the work in order for the opportunity to present itself. So, like, you know what I mean? When the opportunity does present itself, you have to make sure you've done the work to be ready.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
So, like,
and shout out to everybody else on my team, Alex, Kamari, Maya. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to everybody else on my team because they all help. You know what I'm saying?
everybody's got to function.
Everybody got to function.
Like, yeah.
And
like,
nobody
even,
got the same job. You
Yeah.
feel me? So,
like, even this, we don't, like, as much as it's, like, just, like, the two of us that kind of do, like, a lot of the stuff on the pod. Like, we don't, like, do everything
yeah.
essentially by ourselves. Like, we do
Exactly.
still have people behind the scenes who, like, come and help out with, like, even, like, the little things with just, like, setting up the studio, making sure things are, like, clean and on, like, time, stuff like that.
Shouts
So,
out to
like,
Shaq for helping niggas earlier.
yeah, I mean, like, we still, like, Morgan's been a great help, honestly, with showing up every week when we do an episode. He's pretty much here every week. If we need him for anything, we always got an extra mic. We always got some extra opinions.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got
Nah, I
allergies?
realized, he been fucked up. He been fucked up all day. This nigga, bro, I seen him over there the first time. He tried to smoke a bud, and he just went like this.
I thought I was tweaking. I just kept seeing this nigga just head down like
Nigga
the
over there
spliff got you
dying.
tired.
Yeah. So,
Snacks not.
all right, we done a lot of music talk. We did some music talk. We got some stuff. Let's see.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, since because a little bit on the music. One last thing. You've spoken about you not trying to put yourself, make yourself a drill artist and wanting to change your sound and everything like that. How do you feel about this New York drill wave though? Like, it's such a big wave. Can you see yourself having to, like, I guess, I don't want to say switch your style, but like kind of having to continue this this drill route, like if it is a success?
Yeah. And that's why I say I don't want to say there's not gonna be a third.
Mm.
Like I feel like I might always do it, but you might not always get the drill. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And if I do drill, I'm gonna keep it in the You Know the Drill name because that's just how I did it. Like I did it as a play on drill. Like I don't do drill, so it's like You Know the Drill now.
Yeah.
Like you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whenever I do drill, just look out for You Know the Drill.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I guess that's
Might drop a single or two.
That's
I
like-
got some in the tuck. I got like 30 drill songs in the tuck at least.
Just hold them. Drop them later.
At
Put
least.
another project out. You could wait. Do this rollout. Give the fans again like again. I guess more to the point he's saying. Like if the sustainability is there. With like, you know, for success, like these songs are playlisting because not only is it what's hot in the area, but you're doing it well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like if these things continue to grow at this rate, you know what I mean? Who knows where you are in 6 months over this project? You might give the fans again like more of your classic work on the next project, but they might be pining and like waiting
Yeah.
at the door, like, yo, bro, when's the next, you know, the
That's a
drill
fact.
coming?
That's why
you know
I
what
really
I mean?
couldn't
Like,
even be like, nah, I'm not
so like,
doing.
you know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna do it.
Like when I really
next
said-
summer gonna be lit.
Yeah,
It's gonna
see,
be
like,
lit.
you know what I mean? When I think about music,
It is
and-
good music for the summer. I ain't gonna lie. It was definitely good music for the warm weather. That
And like
first, you know,
music has
drill was
trends,
definitely
just like
good.
everything else. So like fashion has like you go from like long sleeves and hoodies to thick jackets and coats,
Yeah.
back to the hoodies, then to the short sleeves, and then
Yeah.
your shorts, and then you know you repeat it. So like
Facts.
music is gonna kind of do the same thing, where like every season you kind of have different things that really take the forefront. Even if people are still releasing their, you know, other types of music,
Yeah.
there's always going to be like that time where things come to the forefront. So like I don't ever really see it, like, you know what I mean? Like you got 6 months, like I said, in this rollout now that you're going to start doing
Yeah.
like your promotion, and that's just like a normal, you know, thing to expect. You got like 6 months of really heavy like rollout and promotion, maybe
Facts.
another like 6 months of just like videos and extra stuff that you just try to spatter into the project.
Yeah.
So like this time next year, we could be thinking, oh, here's 3.
Yeah. Facts.
Where's 3 coming? You know,
Shit, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like I'm about to start dropping a lot more often now, so it's not gonna. I'm gonna give things time to breathe, and I'm gonna still be trying to promote everything, but I'm gonna do like 3 months.
Okay.
That's a good, that's a
Yeah.
good. Because you
I'm
know
gonna
we
do
in the
3 months.
microwave,
Yeah,
era,
we
but
got-
you still want to give
we got
some time to breathe.
But
We getting some hints. We getting some hints. We getting
you know
some
what I'm
stuff.
saying? And then I'm gonna do a lot of singles too, cause I feel like the singles take a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like they take well. I mean, not take a lot, but they
Nah,
take well.
I get what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my plan for real. But it's just a lot more on the marketing side, and being that my team is not here, I can't really speak much on it for real.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
you ain't got to do.
We
You know what I
don't,
mean?
you don't gotta give everybody all the strats. We just want to hear a little bit about what you're thinking and what direction you want to go in with it. But 3 months, that's very interesting. I mean, it's gonna be some real heavy promotion coming. I'm assuming if you're going 3 months, there's some things you got planned. Whether you can divulge that information or not, it's fine.
You gotta think too, because I said I'm not gonna stop promoting either. So still think 6 months of promotion.
But
You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get crazy though.
but
Yeah, it's
Trust.
about to go wild.
look for
We
some
gonna get
things to
crazy.
start in the next 3 months. Look for some singles or some other things to kind of start rolling out as well. All right, that's cool. All right, so I guess I got one other question then. I guess since we talking about all these songs you got in the tuck, is there like possibly in this promotional phase, is there like a deluxe, the drill too? Is there like a small little package of extra songs that maybe you cut that you'd be willing to put on? Is there like
This nigga's a genius.
is there some things there? I'm just asking. I'm just I'm curious.
It really could be, man. I would say if it was, man, look out at the end of the year for sure.
Okay.
End of the year, cause I definitely wanna, cause it's doing well. So it's like I can't just.
You can't
You know
just
what I'm
you
saying?
can't just no, I'm not
Can't-
saying tamper
can't
with it,
push
but
it to
are
the
there
end.
like any songs? Like you said you
Nah,
got so
I'm
many
saying,
tucked.
yeah,
Like are
I
there
got-
any that you could maybe give a name to that's just like unreleased?
It sounds like we might be getting a Christmas present from this.
That's what I'm
nigga.
saying. Like, is there maybe like that's what I'm saying? You say you got all these songs in the tuck. Are there like a couple that maybe you didn't put on the project that
Yeah,
were
I
like
do.
really close to making it?
Yeah.
That
I
like
got a lot of songs that were taken off day before. Like day before.
Wow, he pulled the yay.
Yeah. Day before, like literally. I was in there making the track list day before I uploaded, like literally.
Right.
I actually worked on it some more the day I uploaded.
What made you take the songs off though? What made you switch it up?
It was like the order I wanted it to be in, it wasn't really working. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was working, but not the way how it worked with the order it's in now.
Yeah.
And then the other songs, I didn't want to give them too much either. You feel what I'm saying? I wanted to give them just enough.
The 14 track list is pretty good.
Yeah.
Because it's not too long.
It's only
It's
12.
not-
It's only 12.
It's only 12? I
Yeah.
thought the drill 2 was.
It's only 12.
That's crazy.
Facts.
I'm tweaking. Wow. Yeah.
Once you get to like the
I think I had 14, 15.
Mmm.
I had 14, 15 on the official track list at first. You feel me? And then I took off.
Yeah.
So that means
down to 12.
all right. So that means for Christmas we might be getting a 3-pack.
We might be getting a little 3.
Might be
pack.
getting a little 3-pack. Maybe in the
son-
new year.
My son King Kai just sent me some beats, and my son Go sent me some beats. So to be honest, like when I add music to projects, like I just record new ones. For me, I like fresh music. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so 3 might be closer than we think.
Yeah.
It looks like we got to the root of it all. 3 might be closer than we think.
Yeah. I mean, but I get all types of beats though. So
Yeah.
because I have so much music in my phone alone.
Well, that's the
My
point.
computer, forget about it. Like I got songs I never bounced. Like
Yeah.
I never listened to again. I just was in the studio, and I don't write.
You ever feel like you're gonna like put out like a lost tapes kind of thing?
I was just thinking, bro. I was telling the homies too. I was like, I'm about to put out like a rejects, like how Joey Badass did back in the days.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Joey Badass, man. I used to listen to that nigga a lot.
Yeah,
If
Joey's
you
a
wonder
true
why
poet.
I like to still be a little barry, it's because I listen to a lot of real music, man. I listen to a lot of niggas that,
Joey's one of my favorites.
you know what I'm saying?
Joey
Rap,
comes from our era, bro. He comes from our era. That nigga, him and CJ Fly when they first put out that I think. Oh my God, why am I drawing a blank on the song? It was Joey's first like hit that got on MTV and everything with him and CJ Fly.
I know what you're talking about.
And he was wearing the diamond back.
I know what you told because they're performing that.
Yeah, that shit was.
I forget the name of the song. I know the words
Yeah,
though.
bro, listen, it don't even matter. Shouts out to that whole era of music for raising us, bro. I can't wait for for your classic, your more classic sound to come out too. Like you putting
Nah,
out tracks to that.
it's definitely gonna be different too, cause it's like the music I have in my phone alone, like it's like I'm just so eager to drop it. It's like, cause I know it's not too far off from the drill shit, cause I didn't do no different type of shit when I went to drill. Like I was like still trying to rap, and still there's certain songs where I'm like singing and shit. I got songs for females and shit on both projects, so it's like I don't know. I just feel like it's cool to do. That's why like I don't say I'm not gonna do it ever again, because it's definitely cool to do it when I do it my way.
Yeah,
I like
you're
how
doing
Chow
it your
and-
way.
I like how Chow and them do it.
Yeah.
Like
Shouts out to Child.
you gotta find a
Yeah,
lane
yeah.
in that shit if you're gonna do it. I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of that shit is like repetitive. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't want to do it at first,
Yeah.
because I feel like you have to be representing a certain like.
You got
At one point, you had to represent something that I didn't want to represent. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a lot of negative shit. So it's like that wasn't my vibe.
Trust me, I understand.
But now it's like you could really get on a drill beat and talk about anything.
Anything.
No funny shit.
It's
like,
come a long way. The genre's kind of
Yeah.
expanded from just like
From when it first dropped.
it's
when
no
we were
longer
hearing Chief
just like
Keef
it's
to-
no
Yeah.
longer just like hood drill. There's like the sexy drill. There's the
Yes.
female drill. There's the saucy drill. There's
got-
the hype drill. There's all these different little niche
UK drill.
individual
facts.
groups.
UK
of
drill,
drill.
and they
Them
and they
OG.
fake.
UK
They
drill.
originated.
UK drill is not
Can't
called
even say
UK
fake.
drill. It is called grime.
Yeah,
Grime.
Yeah,
All right, let's respect it.
Yeah, it's
genre.
called grime.
grime.
Yeah, it's called
and,
grime.
And as much hate and flack as I'll probably get from that, these niggas can actually rap.
Yes.
We just don't like their accents.
And we're the
as
they're the
Americans.
OGs.
Niggas can rap.
Them niggas can
Yo, y'all seen
rap,
the two?
bro.
Y'all seen the
He's
two
a
old
hater.
niggas? The two old white niggas that do the drill now?
Yeah.
Them
There's
niggas
two
is
old-
nice.
Bro, they can really rap. We don't like them because it's old and it's funny to meme and that kind of stuff. Like, we get it. We'll show it to you after the pod.
Yeah.
But they really rap.
These are two elderly white dudes
Bro,
who are really
and they're like
spitting.
Scottish.
They will
One of them's
smoke
like
you.
Scottish.
They will
bro,
smoke
you, bro. Bro, it's hilarious for like the memes and all that. Like, I get the laugh factor, but like if you're gonna really sit and just be honest, that like they rap, like literally just rap. Like if you just take the bar and you have somebody else say it without the accent and the old white man. If they would just say the bar, that's someone else, you'd be like, oh, that shit hard.
Yeah, facts.
Because bar for bar, like when you really sit and dissect it, they're not that bad.
No,
They're better
not-
than a lot
they're
of
not bad at all.
They're
At
bad.
all.
They're
I don't
better
think-
than a lot
do
of.
niggas even
just,
say
like,
that they're bad? Like them niggas is nice.
Yeah, you know what it is,
Them
bro.
niggas is nice.
It's
gang.
funny to laugh at,
It's
but
funny-
people don't give them credit and say that they're good.
Nah.
Two old white niggas.
Bro,
we'll
two
show you right
elderly
after-
white men.
Bro, we're gonna get ready to wrap up the pod in like 10 minutes anyway, so
Bro.
we'll show it to you like after. Promise you, you're gonna laugh before you even see them start rapping.
Nah, facts. You're definitely gonna
But,
get
like,
laughing. That
look-
shit's fire though. That shit's fire though.
Fuck it. Since we already talking about memes, are you into meme culture? Are you scrolling down your timeline and seeing some of these wild videos on Instagram and
Hell
Twitter?
yeah. Hell yeah. I'll be on Twitter heavy.
You be on Twitter.
I gotta put
I'll
you
be on
on.
You got
Finsta
any?
heavy too.
You got any funny tweets on Twitter? Any funny
Finsta.
tweets?
Finsta?
Huh?
You got Finsta. It's crazy.
Nah, that's where the memes is at. What you talking about?
Nigga said the.
That's where the real memes is
I'm gonna
at.
tell you right now. Facebook and Twitter are the two places that have the best memes.
Nah, facts.
Well, not a lot.
Nah,
Facebook and Instagram, really.
I don't even be on Facebook, but I know Facebook.
Facebook.
I know Facebook meme game is crazy though.
Look,
Like,
that's all I gotta say. As soon as I open my phone, just memes.
I still think Twitter got it though.
Strictly memes.
Niggas be wrong.
Nah, yeah, facts. Twitter memes is a little crazy.
Yo, I was about to say they got no challenge.
Yeah, they got. I don't know what's on Facebook because I don't.
Yeah, Facebook.
You know how to read?
yo, what?
Wear white shit on your eyes so you can't read them.
Nah, son.
See, I gotta put you on. My meme pages are always dark and crazy. Like, it's always some wild shit.
Nah, I be peeping, bro. I be watching your
Oh,
stories.
yeah,
nigga.
yeah. I mean, yeah. If you follow my shit, you gotta understand. I'm always posting some wild shit. I'm blurring the lines on that algorithm, man. Like every now and then, I might get shadow banned. Like I literally be having like 300 views one day, and then the next post be like 50.
Man,
Just because it's always some.
I got shadow banned a few times, man. For the
You gotta watch
for the
what you
devil's
post.
lettuce, man.
The devil's lettuce are definitely. I lost my page for that.
Yeah.
The devil's
Nah,
lettuce
they-
is crazy.
They be trying to. That's what you gotta call it, because that's what they think it is. It's legal in like half the fucking country, but Instagram is illegal.
Yeah.
Like it don't even make sense, bro.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah. No, we definitely memes have gotten real visceral on Twitter lately. It's been a pretty hardscape to navigate. It's been a lot of racial jokes on Twitter in the last couple weeks.
600% in racial jokes.
I've been a little scared of Twitter for a little bit.
Twitter's a crazy place, man.
Gotta watch out.
Nah, yeah.
I deleted that shit off my phone because the way that algorithm works, especially the way my brain worked, it was just a serious.
You're too impressionable to have Twitter.
Exactly. So all it was just political argument, tits, someone posting their family member, fucking
Tits again.
Exactly.
Like,
More
shit be crazy.
and then
bro.
meme, and it just
Meme.
that in that order, just flipping around.
Crazy video.
Yeah, oh yeah, a nigga
Crazy
dying.
video.
It'd
A
be
nigga
like-
dying.
A nigga
With a
dying.
political quote above it, like this is what we're allowing in our country.
Yo,
how can you not
deadass,
fight
like-
for us?
Yo, chill out. Wildlife video, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Then the fucking food tutorial. That is, I'm like, nah, my brain.
You just way too
fried, bro.
impressionable
I'm
for Twitter.
fried, yeah,
And
I'm
then
way too
Elon,
impressionable.
I think Elon just made it worse, bro.
Yo, bro, you could pay for a blue check now. It's $8 a month.
No,
Yeah.
today they put out the announcement they got rid of the program because too many troll accounts were
Bro, somebody tweeted, yo, bro, I think I seen. No.
ID, but
Bruh.
it's like, who's to say they
No,
don't got a
peep.
fake?
Nah, peep this. This was the greatest thing to come out of Twitter in the last 2 weeks. Ready? So this company that sells insulin, right, has a Twitter account. They made a fake Twitter and got the blue check and then tweeted that insulin is free. So somebody found this insulin company, right, made a fake Twitter of the insulin company and then got the blue check, tweeted that insulin is free. The stock for that company dropped like 40-something% that day.
God,
All right?
That's OD.
The stock for that company dropped something serious. You know how much bread that nigga made that day, bro? Talk about a pump and dump strategy.
Nah, that's OD.
This nigga tweeted insulin was free. Everybody started selling they shit. This nigga was like, let me grab this up.
Yo,
Then the rail company came back and were like, we sorry for that, but that is not us.
that's OD.
that nigga went
Nigga, he could have made money both ways.
He made money both ways. He made money betting on it going down.
Yeah.
And then when that shit went down, he cashed out, and then he went money on it when it was like, let me grab this for go back
Yeah,
up.
that ass. I
this
know.
is a-
I know what I would have did.
Bro, that shit
will.
went crazy on Twitter. I'll make sure we like throw the little screenshot and everything up in there for everybody to see. Bro, that shit was wild. I was like, yo, this.
I think the
Next
best thing
level.
to come from Twitter is the fact that the video engine is fixed now. Ever since Elon bought that shit,
what was wrong with it?
bro, you couldn't like rewind or go forward on videos before.
Nah, yeah, it
Like
was mad fucked up.
bad.
Oh
That
yeah,
shit-
that
You had
shit-
to wait
was-
and
was
replay it.
tweaked a
Yeah,
lot.
that shit was terrible. It was like the worst video engine on
And
social
now that shit
media.
works.
And now that shit works perfectly. Like, it's the day he bought it. Like that shit, I know he was thinking about that shit. Like, why can't I rewind videos?
Why
Like,
does it take
I need to buy Twitter. Like, no
And
funny
then he
shit.
fired everybody.
Like, what the fuck are y'all doing, man? Y'all not doing nothing if y'all video engine don't work. Real shit. In this day and age, let's really talk about it. In this day and age, if your video engine don't work and you're one of the most famous social media platforms, what are y'all doing? Like,
Nah, that is true.
Nah, real
with,
shit.
with shorts, reels, and all these other things popping off on all the other platforms, you know, like TikTok. TikTok itself is like so prolific of a like platform that every other social media platform. You okay there, buddy? Every other social media platform had to piggyback off of their formula and then start including these shorts
facts.
and these short form videos for like everybody to use. Because like Reels is done, like Instagram has Reels. Like you did now, YouTube has Shorts.
Yeah.
Facebook has like a Real Shorts kind of thing
Yeah.
that they do now. And then like TikTok, that's all the fucking platform is.
Twitter got
Like
one
these-
too, fake. Nobody they took it away.
They took it away.
Facts.
They took it away. Well, Elon got the video engine fixed now, so maybe we see that
Yeah.
come out in the next couple months as something to hopefully fix Twitter stock. The man's lost so much money on buying Twitter. I have no doubt that
No,
He
he's
will.
making that back.
I have no. That's what I'm saying. Like he lost so much
That's why
money
the blue
buying
check
that
thing
shit.
was a
I
thing.
feel like-
He has no doubt that he's gonna make that shit back. He's gonna do whatever it fucking takes to fix that shit.
Yo, so tell me something. When the blue check thing happened, did people who were already verified have to start paying too?
Yeah, if you want to
Yeah.
keep your blue check, you have to pay for it. But that also allowed for all these troll accounts, like in this
To get it.
situation,
Facts.
to go and just pay for a blue check, especially if you're just a company.
He should have just made it more expensive.
You get what I'm saying? Like I don't have to go impersonate a person. Like fuck, I need to be Chris Rock for.
Yeah.
I can go pretend to be Warren Buffett's actual
I am
stock
Chris
company.
Rock.
I can go be Warren Buffett's stock company and say I'm selling off everything with the blue check next to my name, and I bought a bunch of fake followers.
But he did make that like a bannable offense. So if you have like an account that doesn't like specifically say you're a parody account, if you're impersonating somebody,
Yeah.
Bro,
I saw that
who
instantly banned.
it don't matter, nigga. What we got the dark web VPNs, all this other shit, nigga. I'm impersonating you, nigga. 40% on the stock, brother.
Yeah.
I was making millions.
Yeah.
I would have took my life savings and bet on this shit going down, nigga. I'd have made so much money in that 24 hours.
Nah.
I would not have even
Facts.
cared. And they wouldn't have been able to just say it was just me. Because I would have waited for it to go down first to start betting on it. Because I would have just been like, oh, I seen the tweet just like everybody else. And just spent the money.
Poor Elon.
Like, realistically, bro, there's no way to really find, like, unless you find the person's IP who posted it and really track that person down, you would have to hold every single person that sold off their stock or bet against the stock going down once they saw that tweet in some type of contempt. And you can't do that.
Yeah.
Because it's like they're on Twitter, they see this public information on a verified account. They don't know any better. They're like, wait, this shit is free? Let me go check their stock for this company. Oh shit, it's going down. It's going to keep going down because they said it's free. Everybody that sees this is going to start selling their shit off. Let me bet
Yeah.
against it right now.
Facts.
Social media's ruined everything.
Like, and everybody's gotten onto this whole like stock
media
and find,
changed the game.
especially on like social media platforms. If you really pay attention, ever since that Forex movement has disappeared from the
Yo,
platform,
bro.
which we're not really gonna dive into, but ever since that
Why'd you bring?
Forex,
Yo, that
ever since that Forex movement has like kind of disappeared from the platform,
That shit ruined
people
Long
have
Island.
moved into two other forms of like information and like money making on the platform. It's been like fixing their credit and finding actual financial literacy, which I believe is a good thing. Like like people, all these people, like these credit gurus, they're not all good, they're not all bad. You get what I'm saying? It's just like any other space, just like anything else.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? But I think it's a great idea, like the idea behind it. Like go out financially, like learn how our country actually works on a debt system,
Yeah.
and like how using your debt properly, there's like tax write-offs and all these other things that you can then use to build long-standing wealth rather than just like generate this influx of cash flow and not have anything to show for it when it's all said and done. Like learn the other things. The other part of that is people get into just all these other different financial markets, such as like stocks, real estate. They get into
Crypto.
all of like crypto. They get into all the other forms of like, that's like the two sects. There's like the credit people and getting like actually financially literate, and then there's like the get rich quick pump and dump. Let me buy a stock that's gonna, go up. Let me flip a house. Let me
fake ass real estate.
let me go do this and do that and all this other thing. Those are like the two things that exist on the platform now. And it's just odd to me that like Forex disappeared, these two things popped up, and y'all still going to pick the stuff that's the get rich quick scheme. So like every single person, if they get a stock tip on Twitter, even if you're like a good financially sound person, if you get a stock tip on Twitter, you're going to open up your phone and go on Robinhood and see if that shit is on there, because that's what degenerates do now on social media.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, I'm about to invest in this stock and make millions and then sell it off. I'm about to buy this Dogecoin or this fluffy coin or whatever
I also
like
feel
that.
Like we in a different time, like, and I feel like everything's a matter of perspective too.
Yeah.
And like we in a different time, like I feel like even with Forex, me personally, I feel like it sprouted a lot of entrepreneurs that eventually ended off doing this.
Shout out
car
Nate, man.
rentals and
Shout out Nate from
maintenance
LA,
and
man.
a
You
whole
know what I'm
bunch of
saying?
things. So I just feel like
That's
it's a
gritty
matter of
game.
perspective on just how it's viewed. But besides that, it's like, you know why people want to just get money fast now and stuff like that? Because it's like maybe they have another vision that they want to excel on and etc. And then you have, like you said, credit people that longevity, because credit is important. We're never going to disregard that. Credit is very important. For anyone who thinks credit is not important,
Go get your shit right.
Go
That's
get
why I
your
say
shit
like
right.
getting actually
Like-
financially literate
like,
is more important because if you get
Like,
financially literate
get
with your
shit
credit,
right.
you could go do like you said, you could go expand on all those visions.
Yeah.
And that's really more so the point that I get at. Like
Nah, but
everyone's
wait.
so like tapped into the get rich quick. But
Yeah.
why?
I feel like that was the problem though with the forex.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like-
Like
that's what it
with
ended up being.
forex, there's two ways to do it. Like you could
Actually
you know what I'm
learn the
saying?
skill.
learn the skill and do it, and have risk management and trade with proper risk management, or try to get rich quick and treat it like a casino.
Yeah, you're
And
like,
what do you
oh, I
think
got
most
this,
people
I
was
got
doing?
this, I got this signal. Let me go do this and spend like
Exactly.
300 on this signal, and then the signal go wrong, and you
Exactly.
done lost all your bank, and now you got to pay your $200 monthly fee to get your signal, and now
then
you,
some people, like, you know, some people really take their time and really craft and really, you know, it's a small few of them,
Yeah.
but
they learn.
they learn, they get it out there, and I think it's important to like sprout into other things, ventures, even getting a CDL business, whatever it is, or whatever you into. I think it's important to diversity. You could do all those things combined. Like,
Facts.
let's say you working on credit, but you want to start this business, and you want to leverage your credit and this, and then but you also got a business doing it. So it's like I feel like we're at a time and age where I think people are taking advantage of a lot of opportunities.
Definitely.
Trying to.
Well,
at
yeah,
least.
trying
Getting
to. Well,
burned, nigga.
that's what I'm saying, and that's why
You trying
again,
to take advantage of opportunity. Well,
and that's why I also say like I think, like again with this whole blue check situation that we talked about with the stock, more so being like a direct example.
yeah.
Everybody is so tuned in to this funnel nowadays of like after forex really disappeared, like you said, a lot of people took notice of it, even if they didn't participate. There were a lot of people that did participate, learned the skills, and then took off into other things. And now those people, they don't promote forex anymore, but they promote whatever they're doing now. And that's just like evolution of business and scaling, and that just happens in phases of life. But I think what most people took notice to was like, oh, this was the thing that happened. A lot of people made off well from it, even if this thing fell off. What's the next thing that's going to happen? I don't want to miss that one.
Yeah.
Because like if I can get into that one and really gain some traction before it falls off, then I can move to the next thing, or move to something that like actually gives me longevity and gives me the ability to like expand on all my dreams and all these things. And that's why I say like I'm all for like the fact that like Instagram, Twitter, and all these places are littered with this information now. Like I support it, but I also think that the problem is in this day and age is that we're overwhelmed with access. Like even us making a podcast, like what gives, like I say this all the time, like if we have the platform, we got to use it responsibly. So like what gives us the right to come up here?
This nigga always want to delegate.
No, it's real shit though.
Yeah,
It's real shit though. It's like what gives us the right to come up here and sit and just like talk about shit. So like the least we could do is be educated about some of it.
Yeah.
Give like artists and people we know like a chance that are, you know, experiencing things and going through like actual, you know, processes of trying to be better individuals to get a chance to expand on that and like tell other people like what it actually entails.
Facts.
Instead of just having like the social media of like, oh, here's this, here's this, here's this, like just like having everybody grab at it. So I try to like keep that as part of what we do here on the pod. So it's like you said with your music, even like as much as you did the drill and you still tried to stay true to like what you as an artist believe like music should entail as far as like the lyricism and like beat design and the specificity for each like part of the project. You know what I mean? Like that's curated, that's done with purpose.
Facts.
And like most people, again, they just go out and grasp at stuff because they not doing it for purpose, but
Yeah,
for
it's no purpose behind
there's
it.
no purpose behind it. It's just like, oh, let me do this because I know or I think this is gonna work.
There has to be passion behind it, man.
And then
Not
you know,
even
that's
just
where
passion.
You just gotta discern like passion, and then like you just discern, and like you know what's right, and then what like
Yeah.
kind of just
Not really for you, or not really gonna, stand the test of time.
Stay away from them pyramid schemes, people, man. If you wanna get rich, take your time and really build something and like think smart. Like work with what you got at the moment, and then slowly as you make more sense and make your funds more available, your time more available.
So
You learn to build with that, and then keep following that process, and eventually you'll accumulate either wealth through just like creating business or putting in time or saving your coins, or you know what I mean.
opportunity will
Opportunity will present itself.
if you do the work and you are ready to continue to do the work when the opportunity comes.
Just be fearless out there.
stated.
You got to be confident with what you're doing. Like, don't just call yourself an entrepreneur because you want to be a businessman, or you want to tell people that you sell things or whatever the case is. No,
dive deep.
you got to really know the ins and out of a business. Like, don't just say you sell a product. Like, tell me how you're getting these products there and back, and you're getting these to your customers. You're taking care of customer service. All these different things. This is what makes a business run. So it's like, just do the due diligence, man. You'll be fine. Don't try to just jump on another get rich quick thing, thinking it's going. Oh, I'll make 1,000. Even if you make 1,000 today, bro, it's not guaranteed, or whatever the crazy number is. Like,
Just look at it this way. There's pretty much no new ideas.
yeah,
Very few. Like a lot of people say there's no new ideas, and I don't think that's true. I think there are some new ideas. I just think
you can talk
that
to one too.
more than being new ideas, there's new execution.
Yeah.
There's lots of old ideas, and almost every single old idea has just been optimized at every phase of life to become better executed.
Yeah.
It's still the same thing. We still go out and buy food. Once they started trading food at the trading post, it just evolved from like, I bet the weak ones ain't got to go out and kill the stuff no more. We just we're gonna do this. Oh, you like to work on a farm now? Bet you willing to raise the animals? It's just graduated and optimized at every like different walk of life. Like all the things are still, pretty much the same. No new ideas, just new execution. Like even like all the nuclear warheads and all this like crazy science we have. Like when you look back in history, people like, these medieval scientists and some of the people from the Renaissance had like these extrapolating ideas that were just so wild and outlandish. They thought it was like the devil's work back then. But like in real world application, was their execution right? No. But like the idea existed, and now you can, expand on that. So like, I think that's a good place to wrap the episode. I wanted to thank y'all both for coming out.
Hell yeah.
Already,
You know what I mean?
man. Long live Vex, man. Long live Vex, man.
Long live
You know what I
X.
mean? Shouts out to,
I peeped
Gritty
you got the
Gang.
tattoo of that. You got Long Live X on the
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we want to give a shout out to, again, his family, his loved ones. Hope everybody continues to recover from, the events that took place, both physically and emotionally. Shouts out to the Gritty Gang crew. Hopefully we get a couple more of you guys to come out, sit on the pod with us, shoot the shit, have some, talk about their music endeavors, all that stuff. I want to wish you the best of luck with, all the stuff
appreciate
you
it,
got
bro.
coming,
Hell yeah.
the promotion, the production of everything, anything.
Keep niggas in tune for sure.
Anything that we,
Hell
if you got, whenever you do a video shoot or anything like that, anything we could come out and help with, be part of, or even just like get some behind the scenes stuff, just to like,
I asked this
throw.
nigga, we need to do a video, bro.
So like,
We gotta do
we'll talk about that after the pod. We'll get that off the camera.
Right
So like, we could, we'll get to that.
We
But
got
yeah,
plenty,
we'll,
yo, bro.
Even if we do like a
We gonna do
BTS or
something.
whatever, to throw some stuff on the pod,
Yeah.
and then, just appreciate you guys coming out. Had a great time.
I had a great time,
Anything
too.
you want to lead the fans with? You get the last words of the pod today.
Shit, nigga. Follow your dreams, man, for real, bro. Because I feel like everybody, everybody's just focused on, we was talking about getting rich quick and all that extra shit, bro. It's like, that's not the way to go, bro. Not in this life. Money don't really matter, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The money's going to come as long as you follow your dreams. follow exactly what you want to do, bro. And you have to make plans. Feel me? Like, and be confident in every step that you make. You're gonna fail, but you gotta get back up. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing the shit that you love to do, man. Cause that's the only thing that gives us purpose. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Amen.
All right, we love that. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been another episode of
Yo,
Quis
Greedy,
and Ries
get
Shoe.
some figgy time, nigga.
Appreciate it. How about it? All right, peace out, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yo, peace. Love y'all niggas, man.